Gunners, welcome back to the Arsenal podcast. With me, Kosi, the Arsenal transfer talk show is what I bring you right now. We have signed Gabriel Magalhaes. I don't want to repeat that. We talked about it yesterday, probably today on Kosi's Arsenal, which I'll be talking about Gabriel Magalhaes and what I expect out of him and his partnership with William Saliba. But that is a done deal officially done. He's going to be flying tomorrow. Maybe we shall talk about him tomorrow when he's flying to London to sign his contract, do his medical, and release his shirt number. Everything about Gabriel Magalhaes is officially done. I don't want anyone to come here and waste a little of time, talking about Gabriel Magalhaes. We have signed Gabriel Magalhaes, another centre back. We have two decent centre backs, a left centre back in Gabriel Magalhaes and a right centre back in William Saliba. Big up Gunners, smash the like button, subscribe down there. Let us get the party started. I'm going to talk about 2-3 players today on the Arsenal transfer talk show, linked with Arsenal this morning and of course this afternoon. First and foremost, we want to hijack Thiago Silva from Liverpool. That is really interesting. That is really interesting for me. I saw the story. I didn't believe it. I don't think we can hijack, a Liverpool deal. I don't think, Arsenal has the might and, the energy, the power, to hijack a Liverpool deal. I just couldn't believe it. But it is true that Arsenal have inquired about the status of the man himself, Thiago Silva, his availability, what they can do to bring him in at the Emirates Stadium. Now, you remember Bayern Munich, through their CEO, they already came out and said the player wants to leave and we are going to make him, a very, very good path out of, the club. Any club that comes with a decent bid, any club that comes with a very, very decent trial, that is to sign him up, we'll take him. So Liverpool and Manchester United have been in the chase for Thiago Alcantara for some time now, and now it seems that we are the men who are very, very latest in this deal. Now, you know that Mikel Arteta wants an attacking midfielder as well as a box-to-box. But if I look at his, situation, I think he wants someone who can play both as a creative midfielder and as a box-to-box. Someone like another Santi Cazorla, someone like that. Because remember when we had Santi Cazorla, we had three. We had three midfielders, and then we had three players up front, because Cazorla was a box-to-box midfielder. He could score some goals and of course create some chances. I think Mikel Arteta is looking at someone like that, and of course Mikel Arteta himself was that kind of player. Come from the deeper areas, but you create a lot of chances, you score a lot of goals. That was the Mikel Arteta we knew at Everton before he joined Arsenal under Arsene Wenger. Now Thiago Alcantara is 29. Okay, let me say 29, because if I say 30, you guys will say we signed William at 32. Now we are bringing in Thiago Alcantara at 30. Okay, he's 29 but clocking 30. Brazilian player. Of course, he plays with Spain, but he's Brazilian. Whenever I hear someone that someone is Brazilian, I think about Willian and Gabriel Magalhaes and Coutinho and now Thiago Alcantara. It seems Edu is bringing in everything Brazilian. I don't know why. We're linked to so many Brazilians this summer. I don't mean to say they are bad. I don't mean to reject them. But under Arsene Wenger, you remember we used to sign so many French players. The Henry Thierrys of this world, Samuel Nasri, the Koscielinis, everybody. Almost we brought in was French. Now under Edu. Brazilian Edu, the mighty Brazilian, we are bringing in Brazilians. We have already signed 2 of them. We are looking to bring in Filippo Coutinho, is a Brazilian. We also want now Thiago Alcantara, Brazilian but plays for Spain international team. So what are your thoughts on Thiago Alcantara? Do you think he would be a perfect match for Arsenal? Would you take him at the club? In my opinion, I don't want someone like Thiago Alcantara. I want someone who's quite younger, at least 26 25 years of age, 27. That's why I know I was sticking to Thomas Partey, because I know he can give you 4 years. Thiago Alcantara, by the time he comes to the Premier League, maybe he can give you 1 season. The next season is going to start becoming injury prone. There is a lot of pressure in the Premier League. He needs to be a player, at a club like Liverpool, at a club like Manchester City, where he doesn't, he's not guaranteed to play every time. He's a good player, very decent player, very decent. I like him. I rate him a lot. I support Spain, internationally, and I love him. He's my player, but I don't want him to join Arsenal unless he's joining as a squad player. And of course, his quality, he cannot be a squad player at Arsenal. He's too good to be a squad player. He's too good to sit on the bench at Arsenal. So, that rumor is also there. But I want to be honest. If he signed for Arsenal, I would celebrate. Let me repeat it. If he signed for Arsenal, I would celebrate. He's not the player I want us to sign. But if he signed, if I woke up one day and Thiago Alcantara was at Arsenal, shirt number 6 or whatever shirt number he has, I would celebrate. He's a decent player. So we are linked with him, and we want to hijack that Liverpool deal. Manchester United tried to hijack the deal before, they failed, and now we are trying to hijack, because I think Arsenal and Chelsea are the busiest clubs in this transfer summer. If you look at Manchester City, they have signed Ferran Torres and Nathan Ake. They are not linked to anyone else apart from Kalidou Koulibaly. United, of course, they have not yet started their transfer business. They are still waiting for the Glazers to finish eating their pork and then beer, and then so they can decide whether they will buy players or not. At least we no longer have that bureaucracy at Arsenal. Thanks be to God. Chelsea is the busiest in the market. They have brought in Ben Chilwell. They have brought in Hakim Ziyech. They have brought in Timo Werner. The busiest club in the market. They want to bring in a goalkeeper. They want to sign more players, and they're looking at the age of bringing in Kai Havertz. I only wish Arsenal could bring in Kai Havertz. Those are that is the quality we need, blood. That's the quality of players we need. Kai Havertz, Thomas Partey, Hussein Aouar. Those are the players we want. Anyway, Thiago Alcantara linked to us. If he joins, I will celebrate. If we get Thiago Partey, the better. Thomas Partey. Still under transfer news, we have made an official bid for Hussein Aouar. It is confirmed, official. We have made our first official bid to Lyon to get Hussein Aouar. Now, yesterday I was talking about him, and I came here on YouTube, tried to watch a few video clips about him. How does he play? What is his playing style, and what can he add to Arsenal? Because we don't, like Mikel Arteta and Arsene Wenger always put it. You don't need to sign players just for the sake of signing them. You need to sign players because they can add something to the club. They can add something to the side, because they have something that the side lacks. Now, one of the problems we have is our defense. Of course, Hussein Aouar is not a defender. He cannot help us defensive-wise. The second problem is we need creative midfielders that can create, I don't know how I should call them, but a magnitude of chances that strikers can score and let the others go begging. I remember that was the Arsenal with Cesc Fabregas, Sami Nasri. I think when we had such players, the Thomas Rosickis, the Santi Cazolas, we used to create chances. The Olivier Giroud had two roles. One was to score and the other was to waste. But these days we no longer create blood. We no longer create chances. So if we can get a midfielder that can guarantee us at least 3 chances per game, creative midfielder, playmaker, 3 decent chances per game, I think that would be the best thing. So we are linked with Hussein Aouar. We have taken an official bid. To Lyon. I don't know how heavy it is because it is not disclosed. The amount of money we have taken is not yet disclosed. But at least what I know is that our official bid and our official contact to Lyon has been made, and we are still waiting for the response from Lyon to see, are they going to say, yeah, No, you got him. Or they are gonna say, no, we are not selling. The Lyon president said something very, very, good to hear for Arsenal fans. He said after they were dropped out of the Champions League, he said some players are going to be making moves away from the club. And I think he's one of the club presidents that are very frank, and they give you what is on the ground. I remember a couple of years back, he said, our business runs by selling our top talent and get the money to run business the next season. Beautifully stated. And of course, if you look at the players that could move, at Lyon, you have Memphis Depay, who's not really expensive. I think he would cost you 25 million, and Arsenal have been linked, if you guys still remember. Arsenal have been linked, before with Memphis Depay. Dortmund are linked as well. They want to take him if Jadon Sancho, probably makes a Premier League move or an international move away from Dortmund. I don't think Memphis Depay is going to be an expensive player, so they wouldn't get quite a decent amount of money, around 20-25 million. Then Moussa Dembele is the other, but Lyon don't seem very comfortable to sell him because he has spent only one season with them after signing from Celtic. He has only spent one season, although his season has been quite very decent. He has had a very decent season, but I still doubt they'll sell him. Now, the other player they can sell is Houssem Aouar. Arsenal are linked, and Barcelona, damn it. Whenever I'm linked, with a player, with Barcelona, with the clubs like Bayern, I don't think we are going to win it. But the good thing is the player says he's favoring Arsenal. He wants to play for Arsenal. He wants to join Arsenal. I think that's the only thing. It's the same situation with Gabriel Magalhaes. Almost 10 top class clubs with 9 of them with Champions League football coming for you, and you choose the 10th, which doesn't have Champions League football. I think